What's up, everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. We have a jam-packed episode with a lot of unboxing to do, as this is everything that arrived to the channel over the last month while me and my family were away on holiday. That's right, for the last 3.5 weeks, my family and I have been in Greece enjoying ourselves, and I've been very busy buying things for the channel, and this is everything that was awaiting me when I got back. And I thought I would do like a unboxing update video to let you all know where the channel is, and there's really a lot to get to. So before we start opening up everything, I just want to give all of you an update as to where I am as far as my personal life with my home. If you recall, a few months back, I was telling all of you, or at least sharing, that a person drove their car into the side of my house, severing the gas line and crushing one of the foundation walls. And while it's been a few months since that, we are only at the stage of the wall being repaired. So as I'm talking, I'm throwing up some pictures that you could see. The company replaced the foundation wall, put a waterproof barrier on there, and basically has filled in the trench that they dug on the side of my house. And now I have a real emergency egress window. See what I did there? Egress, not that egress, but an egress window. And that'll come in handy when my wife finds out how much I spend on RC. I need a quick escape hatch to get out of my basement. But no, it brings my basement up to code now to have an emergency window to get out in the event of, God forbid, something happening. But yeah, that's where we're at. So now it's just putting my basement back together and then redoing some of the landscaping and redoing my lawn on the side of the house. So yeah, it's an insurance game, and it's been taking a while to get the money, to get the process going, but hopefully I'll be back in the house by the end of the summer. All right, so first things first, the first thing we're going to take a quick look at is the Kyosho Fantom EP four-wheel drive. Now, Kyosho re-released 3 Fantom kits. This is the second of the 3. I really wanted the last one, which was the 60th anniversary edition, the old gold one, but that's non-existent, nowhere to be found. That was like a limited edition run, and when you do come across them, they're astronomically high in price. So while the other 2 were nowhere to be found either, I put my email into Kyosho America's website, and they said they would email me when they're back in stock, and this popped up, back in stock, so I snagged one up, and I'm glad I did. I also got a couple other, I got a servo for it, I got some bearings for it, I got the carbon diff axle and the gold shock to throw in there, and we're going to be running a Le Mans 240 ESC and the Le Mans 480 gold motor in there. And I'm glad I was able to add one of these to my collection. Now, this arrived just 2 days before I left to go to Europe. So I had to open it up and take out the body because I wanted to ship that out to get a custom paint job because I don't want to wait the amount of time it's going to take. So I figured while I was away, I could send it off and they'll be waiting to be painted up. So that's awesome. So we're going to take this, move it off the table, and we're going to start opening up these. So up next, we have this box, and you probably already know what this is based on the packing tape that's on the outside. And I'm just going to quickly slice this open and pull it out for you. But we have the RC10T. Now, I'm a little late to the party because, well, according to what everyone was saying online, Team Associated was supposed to have these out by the end of June. However, this shipped right at the end of June, just as I left for Europe. So this actually arrived to my house on July 3rd when I was away, and I'm not going to sit here and lie. I was a little envious of everyone getting theirs, and I didn't get mine. Well, I got mine, I just wasn't there to open it up and unpackage it. So here it is. Better late than never. Let's see if we can get this out. My RC10T. Okay. So I'm in no rush to open this up or unbox it, as there's a ton of unbox and build videos already on YouTube. But eventually I will get around to building this. most likely going to send the body out to be painted up. Nothing too elaborate. I'm thinking I will probably go with Cliff Lett's Timu on here, where it's a little bit different with the red, white, and blue with the cow livery on there. That's pretty cool because I already have an RC10T that I just recently restored, an original one, and then I also have a custom RC10T with the carbon chassis, which I still have to finish up. So I'm pretty much all RC10T'd out, even though this is pretty cool that they released this. So I'm just going to put this off to the side on the pile, and eventually I'll get around to this. So pretty cool. All right, so I'm already in the process of opening up the next box. And this is something that's actually kind of interesting. I think you guys will get a kick out of this. Can you tell what that is? The Top Force body, Top Force wheels and tires, but this is the giveaway. If you look closely, these are not the square or pyramid spike tires. These are the cone spike tires, which means this is an original Top Force, the 100th. Now, I'm a big fan of the Top Force, and taped to the bottom. Hold on a second. Cut that off. Cut that off. Why I said you'll probably get a kick out of this is because this original Top Force was owned by the gentleman, Lars, who owns, runs, or created Tamiya Base. While I was away on vacation, he put up on Facebook a post of a whole bunch of RCs that he is selling, one of which is this Top Force. And my buddy Gareth, who I race with, whether on the Deepwood Speedway, the Fender Bender Speedway, or in our group chat talk about RC cars all day long, he bought Lars' Super Astute with a Dynatech 02 motor in there. And that's mint condition, never ran, so that's pretty dope. So I now have something from the person who runs Tamiya Base, Lars. And when you go on Tamiya Base and you look at the pictures of the Top Force on there, that is what you see right over here. So I now am the proud owner of an original Top Force that is from Tamiya Base. So that's pretty cool. Ah, sweet. Very nice. Very nice. Just have some sticky stuff on there from the tape, but I'll clean that up later on. Get that out. It's pretty darn nice right there, right? A couple screws right there. And we'll open this up really quick. Just pull the body out. And then we'll get this all set up for you. So that this way, at the end of the video, when I say goodbye, and I have everything laid out over here, you can see what this looks like, but because I don't want to spend too much time on each thing. Fine, I'm just going to cut this open. Get the body out. And the wing. Here we are. Packages up nicely. All right. The wing. Formidable. Top Force. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Awesome. A little dusty. We'll clean it up. Throw it on. But yeah. Original Top Force. All right, so this big box is a buggy box, and it's not the last one to come to the channel. I'm actually awaiting one more, another box of stuff that I purchased from buggy while I was away. This one arrived first. I thought this was the last of the stuff that I was going to purchase, and then something else that I was interested in popped up after this already shipped, so that was not consolidated with this package. Now I already opened this up just to save a little time. I'm gonna pull this out, and we have in here an M08 concept chassis. Now, I'm gonna try to open this up quick because I don't want this video to go too long, and I'm just gonna cut right through the bubble wrap because I don't care about saving the bubble wrap. But we have an M chassis race class on the Fender Bender Speedway, and I was going to wait to the end of the summer to buy an M08, and I was going to bling it out with all the blue parts on it, and then this popped up. Now, in the States, an M08 concept chassis to buy is close to $200, and then you're talking about anywhere from another $200 to $300 in all those blue parts. This showed up on buggy, and I got this for $245 or $48. You see this? This is all filled with all of the cardstock from all the aftermarket parts that are thrown on here. So this is totally worth it. So got tons of tires and wheels. Throw those over there. Got radials, slicks, another set of wheels. This has TRF dampers on there. Even has, oh, by the way, this, before I pull this out, it came with full electronics, I believe. Servo, ESC, motor, check that out, more. Just throwing stuff all over the place. Set of sweeps racing tires, so these are going to come in handy. Ha, look at this little guy. It's so small. Look at that. I didn't realize how small this was. I mean, I've seen them on the track, but I don't own one, so I've only seen them running around the track. But this thing is tiny. That's so cool. Not a bad paint job on here. And I'll probably use this body as well. So, much more. Okay. But this is full carbon, full Tamiya blue anodized parts on here. We have carbon front and rear dampers, battery retainers, everything. This is sharp. And this is $245 or $248 with full electronics in here, brushless setup in here, even though that's not what I'm going to use on the Fender Bender Speedway. But this is well worth it, 100%, because just the kit itself, brand new, was $200, and I got this for $250 with all these aftermarket parts on it. Built, diff feels good, suspension on here. I mean, this thing sits low, but these TRF dampers on here are pretty sharp. Has a King Max servo, never heard of that before. Has a black brushless motor, and it looks like they took a TRF sticker and put the TRF sticker on there over the black brushless motors. 15.5 on there. I could probably take that out and use it in something else because we are running brushed motors on the Fender Bender Speedway for this race class. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't want to spend this much time. There will be a full episode dedicated to this in the future, and they included all the original parts right over here. So that's pretty neat. All spread out. Got the literature all over here, so that's pretty cool. Boom, throw that in there, and then I'm going to stand up over here to take this out. Let's see what we have. All right, now this is interesting, okay? Because my buddy Gavin at RC Kicks got a lot of flack from people on different groups about this buggy. And I'm just going to cut this open and pull this out. And I'm talking about the Tamiya Durga. And I'm not really going to go into specifics about, you know, what the issue was. But regardless, I enjoyed his videos. with the Durga, and my interest peaked, and of course I started shopping for a Durga, and I came across a few on buggy, and this is the one I kind of set. Well, not kind of. This is the one I did settle on because it was for the money and the upgraded parts on here and what it came with, and it was in the best condition. And I love the blue on here, and it's actually much nicer in person now that I'm holding it in front of me than it was on the pictures. This is a really nice blue. I like that. I'm a blue and green kind of guy. But look at the bottom of that. No scuffs or scratches. I don't even know if this was ran. Looks brand new, and has a lot of other extra parts. Got the stickers and the manual. I got all the spare original parts. I got black wheels in here to swap out instead of the white ones. There is a super stock motor that came with this. The original oil, all the little bits and pieces that were taken off of here with the aftermarket. Now, I'm not going to go into all the aftermarket parts that are on here right now because there'll be a future episode there'll be a future episode focusing just on the Tamiya Durga. But just quickly, I'll just pull off the shell and I'll show you. And of course, you're probably seeing up close pictures right now because I'm up close with this. But yeah, there is a dirt tune 24 turn motor in here. So there you go. Check that out. Pretty cool. This is in great condition. Again, don't even know if this was ran, but all the original parts for the Durga are in here. Parts galore. So much going on here. And then we have another lot of packing stuff in here. We have another bag right here. I don't even know here it is. Sit down. Let's see. This is some more parts for the Durga. What a name. Let's see. Hold on. Now, I do like the blue. I was like, not crazy about the blue body when I was looking at it online. But now that I'm looking at it, it's actually a nice sparkly blue. It's so sparkly. Ooh. It's not bad. The blue and the white's nice. Okay. We have, let's see what we have here. We have another Tamiya Durga body and the wing, which will be sent off for a custom paint job. So I'm just going to throw it in the box. We have, oh boy, you see this? This blue aluminum motor mount? If you are a collector, then you know that this is hard to find and on the super pricey side. I've talked to people who have paid up to almost $200 for this blue anodized motor mount. Now, this was not $200, but it was about $120 that I got for the Durga. So that's freaking crazy. You're like, you are an absolute nut spending $120 on that, but I don't know, it was a must-have. Also got the DB01 aluminum racing steering in the blue to add to this. I almost feel bad blinging this all out and then running it. It's like, what's the point? I don't want to scratch it. Got a ratcheting screwdriver pro, a Tamiya one, because I was like, hey, why not? This seems pretty cool. This came out not too long ago, so I figured I'd get one of those. And then there has to be more. Definitely is more. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's probably in here. All right, another set of Durga decals or stickers. Something in here. Oh yes, we have the aluminum front and rear suspension mounts, and we have the suspension blocks. More blue bling. And then, all right, the second body box arrived right on time, just 2 days after I shot all that unboxing footage, so we're able to get this one into this video. Also, just want to say, right after I shot all that unboxing, I did start the Fantom build, so this will be a video coming out on the channel very soon. And also got a team associated B4.2 out on the Deepwood Speedway for some action, actually some racing. So you'll see those coming up on the channel very shortly. Quickly just want to open this up. Looks like a big box. There's really not much in here. Sorry to disappoint. Just the way the camera was angled probably made the box look really big. And had this arrived just a couple days earlier at buggy with the other stuff, probably would have been consolidated and put into that other buggy box. So yes, just a lot of packaging in here. Now this is a RC that I don't know much about. I figured you gotta have at least one. And what attracted me to this was the body. As I was scrolling through many pages on buggy, that's pretty cool. So cool. I was like, oh, that's an awesome Porsche with TRF paint. Like the body alone is probably worth what I paid for this. About $140, actually $142, and then this is so cool. Check that paint out. Awesome. Got that nice blue metallic with the light pink and TRF colors on here. And then as for the chassis, this is, I don't know much about, which is a TB Evo. And I believe, it's so nice. I believe it's an Evo 2. I went on to Tamiya base and went through all the Evos, and there's quite a few, like 8, and then there's different, I don't know, like a TB Evo 2 and an Evo 3, and then there's like 2 Evo 3s, and then there's like 2 Evo 4s. It's just really a lot. But I think I narrowed it down to an Evo 2, and this looks very lightly used and pretty awesome. So, like I said, don't know much. I'm going to have some close-ups up as I'm talking to you right now. So if you're familiar with this and you know exactly if it's a TB Evo. Have I been saying TB Evo? I'm a mess by this point. A TB Evo 2, then you just let me know, or if it's something else, whatever information you could share will be greatly appreciated in the comments, all right? So, there you go. Pretty cool. All right. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much. I got a lot of good stuff that arrived to the channel I'm very happy with. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you on my next. Take care now.